Hey everyone, I have a curriculum haul to share with you today. Some I purchased new, some I purchased used, and one thing was free. So I will start actually with that. And also, if you would like flip throughs on any of this, let me know. I'm not gonna do like thorough flip throughs in this video. I'm just gonna show you what I got. But I would be happy to make standalone videos of flip throughs of any of this that you're interested in. So the first thing I got, this was the free one. This is from Google. It's Smart, Alert, Strong, Kind, Brave, Be Internet Awesome. And there's a family guide and then an educator guide. So I printed both. The cover just happens to be the one for the family guide. And you can kind of see what it covers here. Be internet smart, be internet alert, be internet strong, be internet kind, and be internet brave. So this would be designed to use at home. And I printed that first, and then I saw the, wait, let me find it here. Just a second, it's here, I promise. Here we go. Okay, then I found the curriculum, like the one written for educators, which is much thicker. The one for the home is just like 30 pages, and then the other one for educators is about 140 pages. So this is Digital Safety and Citizenship Curriculum. And you can see the table of contents here. There are 5 units: share with care, don't fall for fake, secure your secrets, it is cool to be kind, and when in doubt, talk it out. And there are, let's see, how to teach the curriculum, vocabulary activities. There's some little printables there. This would be like a letter you'd send home to a parent, which obviously we won't use. Frequently asked questions. And then you get into the first unit. It gives you a lesson overview, the themes, goals for students, and the standards. Here's the vocabulary. And then you get right into the lesson plan. This, let's see, looks like this first unit has 5 lessons, 6 lessons, 7 lessons. The first unit has 7 lessons. The second unit also has 7 lessons. Anyway, I thought that looked really good, and it's something I want to use in the future with my kids, so I downloaded that. And I just searched, I think it'll come up if you search Be Internet Awesome. All right, I also got, one second, a couple of packs, more than a couple, I think like 6 packs from the Wall That Way, her Discovery decks. So I introduced these to my kids, I think last week or this week. And I got, this has 3 packs in it, this one here. I got the Brain Breaks, the US History, and the Presidents. And we aren't using this as like part of our curriculum or anything else. These are just for brain breaks for my kids. They really do better when they have frequent breaks. However, they fight them. They don't like to take breaks because it prolongs the school day. But these they're really enjoying. So we just have a phone that it's kind of like a cell phone, but it's our home phone because we don't have a landline. And we use it for things in school. So we call it our school phone. And so when they want to take a break, they will grab the school phone and this deck of cards and go watch a video on whatever question they're interested in. And it's been working really well. So I have these 3 decks, and then I also purchased the All Things Space, All Things Weather, and All Things Birds. So those are working well just as a quick little brain break for them. The next thing that I picked up, I got the digital version of Building Language. I just got the instructor's manual, and I'm not going to buy the student manual, but this is something that I'm going to be using during our group time on Fridays, just to kind of add another layer of vocabulary. My daughter is very much loving Latin this year, and this one focuses on kind of Latin roots and stems as far as they relate to vocabulary and understanding the meanings of words. And I don't want to open it up because it has my name and email address printed on the top of every page. But anyway, I did grab this, and we're going to start using this to see how we like it. The next thing I got is also for my daughter and her Latin. We are loving Lively Latin, which is what we're using for her for Latin this year. But she really, really enjoys it. And I had borrowed this from our library and thought it was something it would be nice to kind of go along with her Latin. So I purchased this on eBay because it's a little pricey to get this and the CD, like new from Rainbow Resource. So I got a really good deal on these from eBay. So we have the book, and then we have the audio CD. Yeah. So I think this will be good. If she likes this, I think there's a second one, we can look into getting that, but grab that. Also, so if you were around this summer, we had tried to do Torchlight's The Art of Rock and Roll, and it just was not a hit. And I've kind of been on the lookout for something else to do some music with my kids. And so I grabbed this from Thistles and Biscuits. Again, if you want to see more inside it, let me know. I can do a whole video just on this. But it comes with the kind of main book here and then the student workbook. And it covers pitch, high and low pitched instruments, Ella Fitzgerald, tone, marked and unmarked tones, instrument tonal limits, scales, rhythm, melody, harmony, timbre, dynamics, tonal quality, and I like that they have some artists included there as well, texture, genre, etc. So I picked this up and have it ready to go. I don't know when we're going to use it yet, but I think it looks really good. So if you'd like to see more inside this one, please let me know. All right, and then the next thing I purchased is from Harbor and Sprout, and they just came out with an ornithology unit, and my son loves birds. He's obsessed with birds. And so I grabbed this one thinking, even though it's a secondary unit, maybe I could make it work for him. I do think it's too old for him. This is designed for middle and high school, but I will hold it and we will implement it when he just gets a little bit older. But you can see kind of the table of contents here. There are 9 modules, and yeah, I think it looks really good. So we will put this on hold until he's just a little bit older for that one. But because that one was too old, I decided to go ahead and get their Patchwork Study. Now, I don't do a lot of their Patchwork Studies because either the topics or sometimes they just feel like they skew younger than my kids are. But I decided to take a chance on this one, and I'm glad I did. There is so much included in it. I mean, I only chose to print, I think 6 of the units, and there are, you can see it covers science, nature study, language arts, writing, history, geography, music, and art. And then within all of those, there's a ton of stuff as well. A lot of it does skew younger, like there's like some different phonics things and math things and all of that. And so those I did not print out. All the little pieces and parts that you cut, I didn't really print any of that out. We're just going to do 6 of the main units with my son eventually. And I don't need all other stuff. I was able to just kind of pick the pieces I want. But if you have like a family with young children and like multiple ages, early elementary and upper elementary, I think that this might be good if you're trying to cover all of those ages. But anyway, I was really excited about it. There's way more in here than I could ever use. So I had to be kind of picky with what I printed. You can see here, this goes up to page 418, 625. And there's a bunch of files that come with it. There's a lot. But anyway, again, if you want to see more on this, I'd be happy to show you the units that I have printed and plan to use. So if that's an interest, let me know. All right, the next thing I grabbed may seem like an odd choice. It is IEW's People and Places in Our Community. This is a writing program that it's basically implementing the structure and style method for younger kids. I think this is for grades like K-2, possibly. And there's a student book and a teacher's manual. Now, my son is in 4th grade, and I'm typically not a fan of trying to age things up because I think that's hard to do. But I was really drawn to kind of the way this was laid out. And I don't plan on doing structure and style with him like officially until middle school, because that's the unit, or that's the age level that we already own. And I don't think that you need to do it like in 4th to 5th grade, like the 4th to 5th grade set and the middle school set and the high school set. We're just going to do middle school. But I thought for him, maybe before he gets to that this might be something I could use for writing when we finish writing and rhetoric that we're doing right now. And we still do the writing revolution, and that just gets weaved into everything that we do. But I really liked the idea of this, so I am going to try to age this up for him. And again, I can make a video on that if you're interested in how I'm going to do that, or if you just want to see more inside of this, let me know and I can do a video on that. Okay. The last thing in this haul that I picked up is for my 7th grader. I got the 2 sets of these key to units. This is key to fractions and key to decimals. And there's the answer key for each. And then there's 4 units or whatever in each, or lesson in each unit. I don't know, however you say it. There's fraction concepts, multiplying and dividing, adding and subtracting, mixed numbers, and then in decimals there is decimal concepts, adding, subtracting, and multiplying, dividing, and using decimals. And so we are doing the pilot program for 6th grade Math with Confidence, which is going really well, and I don't necessarily think it needs supplemented at all. But for my daughter, she does really well with revisiting things we've done in the past. It's helpful for her, especially with math, which is an area that she struggles in. And so I was looking specifically for something with fractions. In the block of time that we do math with her in our homeschool day, I have a pretty big chunk of time because my son is doing Science Mom at the same time. So he's occupied for usually at least 45 minutes doing that. It doesn't take us 45 minutes to get through Math with Confidence. And so I have been adding in other little things for her during math. Once we finish our lesson in Math with Confidence for the day, we've been doing some math notebooking along with it. I've been pulling out some math games, and I thought that would be a good time to implement something like this. And this came up in my search, and I thought this looks really good and it looks so familiar, and I couldn't figure out where I had seen it. And then Jill, what is her channel? The Patterson Homeschool Academy, I think is what her channel is. Anyway, she's using this, and she had shown it, I think, in a video or mentioned it, and I was like, that's where I saw it. So I asked her about it, and she's really liking it, and so I thought we would give it a try. So again, if you want to see more information about this, let me know. But I went ahead and picked up fractions and decimals because I feel like those are the areas where maybe that are a little trickier for her, or that are easier for her to forget if it's something she's not doing regularly. And these are really inexpensive. I think to get the 4 little workbooks and the answer key, I think it was about $32 or $35, something like that, from Rainbow Resource. I thought it was really reasonably priced for what you got. So And that is everything that I got in this curriculum haul. So like I said, if you want to see a flip through on anything or more detail, just let me know down below and I will talk to you down in the comments.